guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Major Moments with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
What's up, guys? What's up, Brendan? How are you, man?
Hello.
Good.
Thank you for having us back.
Of course. I gotta
Nobody else does.
you guys are family, so I gotta have you back on. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
You have a new member, which I have to ask the question. So, Adam, how'd you guys kind of like interact? How'd you join the band, and how have things been going?
Oh yeah, no, I'm only new to you, buddy. I mean, I've been.
I know
been here
you're
right
new to
along.
me. You're new to me.
No, I mean, we connected online about a year and a half ago now, I think.
On the grinder, right?
Yeah, on Grinder. Andre and I trolling for, that sweet dude bod. But we hooked up online and immediately just kind of we started playing shows before we were ready, and then just kind of.
That's Major Moment.
Yeah, that's kind
Right.
of
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Yeah. So after that we immediately knew that he belongs to Major Moment. And, there was no question.
You guys have like the jokes and parallels, so I feel like that was just the key moments right there.
Yeah, truly. Yeah, man.
Awesome. I also saw that you guys went out to NAMM. You played your show out there as well. How was that experience? I'm very jealous because I want to go to NAMM. So whoever in the universe can get me out to NAMM, I'd love to go.
Everybody should go to NAMM at least once.
Yeah,
everybody.
Next time we're gonna play, then we're gonna invite you.
Of course. Yeah. So now that you told us, we're gonna remember that. Okay.
Thank you.
Not gonna be excuses. That's set up from you. Adam, how was NAMM?
Yeah, NAMM was sick. Like top to bottom, it was super super cool. There's a huge difference between the winter NAMM show and the summer NAMM show. A lot of people think like because Nashville is like the cool town that it's like kind of like the place to be and whatever, but it's probably about 4 times the size of that show, and it's
More than that.
Yeah,
More than
it's
that. Probably eight times.
It's a staggering number of people in an enclosed space for sure. It's incredibly overwhelming, but we had a really great experience there. The performance I thought it went really well. Had a couple friends helping us out that night. They absolutely killed it on super short notice, and like all the bands that played that night too were like really really top notch.
Solid.
Yeah, it was nice to feel like we were in good company for sure.
That's awesome. Did you get to run into any cool like musicians, people that you like look up to or something like that? Because I always find if I like check out NAMM things, I'm like, man, that guy was there. That's sick. I would have loved to meet him. So.
Right. Well, me and Sasha, we actually did. We ran into Tommy Wext from Bad Wolves.
Cool. Sick.
We
He
had
was
a
giving the interview there.
Right. We had a couple minutes to chat with him, so we shared our experience with our tribute to Chester, because obviously they did a tribute for Cranberries, right? And we kind of share a similar experience in that way.
Awesome.
So he was super cool about it, and like we had 5-7 minutes to talk about it and discuss our mutual influences and whatnot.
I can imagine the time is kind of short because everybody's just trying to do something. So
yeah, I mean there's only like 30,000 people around the room, so
Yeah.
that's all.
That's all. Anyway, guys, we're gonna get it back into some of the fun questions. I always got them. What are some guilty pleasure bands? What are some bands that you guys like to listen to on the low?
Oh my God, Adam.
Keeping it on the DL.
Adam, yeah.
Don't even get me started.
That's why I ask these questions, Adam. Gotta get it out there.
If you want to hear about, I don't. No, I am like a closeted, not closeted, diehard Lord fan. I worship the ground that woman walks on. She is my hero, and I will fight you. Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I will fight you.
It's just fun. Sasha.
Sasha, yeah.
Or I can tell. So my
Yeah.
all-time guilty pleasure was always Avril Lavigne, and I think
There you go.
I covered it in our last interview as well. I might have, but I listened to her latest album, which just came out. I think like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and not so guilty, not so pleasure, not anymore. I guess
Not so guilty anymore.
not so guilty anymore. I'm more into like skater boy kind of shit, like rebel kind of a girl. She's all grown up. She had her reasons to write the music that she writes right now. She obviously battled a terrible disease. She had a Lyme disease, right? So the album was influenced by that, but I expected more of a like rock and roll record, I guess, for some reason. I don't know. It's a good record for her. Sasha,
Yeah.
why are you guys laughing?
That's a funny line to.
No, I mean like when we talk about major moment records, right? It's a good record for us.
That's a
So
good
she
record
talks
for
about it.
everybody.
It's a good
Yeah, not everybody just knows about it, right?
Right.
Okay, there
Right?
you go, girl. Oh my god. Oh, guys.
Oh no, I don't even know. But I used to listen to a lot of pop music. Like I started with Britney Spears.
There we go.
Okay.
And then
I love
Backstreet Boys. I like them, and
But Britney
Well-
before she shaved, right?
No,
Well,
Shave Britney's my fave.
Oh, okay.
no.
Yeah. Pick your favorite Britney. Shave Britney.
That's like
is definitely
guilty
my fave.
pleasure.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I'm not that guilty.
No.
Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
Yeah, like I like to sing, and I used to cover all
Oh,
those songs.
do you?
So
I wouldn't guess. It's okay. All right, you're full of surprises.
I'm
Britney Spears, by the way, is my dad's guilty pleasure.
That's amazing.
wow.
There you
Seriously, I bought him her debut record, whatever it was, where she was all like schoolgirl
Oh my god.
style and all. Like I
Maybe
bought
one
it.
more time.
Yes, that I bought it for him for his birthday.
So
Yes.
cute.
There you go. These sentimental moments that bring us as an
Right.
interviewer
Mind
and a
you,
band
he's
together.
like old school rock and roll type of a dude, like who's into Beatles, Led Zeppelin, all of
A
those.
true purist.
Right,
And also,
and also Britney Spears for some reason. Yeah. I'm like, Dad, I guess like if you like it that much, I might as well just go buy you an album, whatever, right? Listen to it.
So you give
Okay.
Britney Spears. So that's commendable in some
That
some
was one
respects.
of my birthday presents for my dad. Yeah, that I gave to him.
There you go.
Seriously, true story.
Shouts to Andre's dad. Anyway,
Yeah.
my next question, guys. Who have you been jamming? Who have you been listening to lately? Who's on your Spotify? Some bands to check out, I guess.
All right. Don't even get me started.
yeah,
That kind of an answer.
no, it's different every day. I've been listening to quite a lot of Periphery for the past
Nice.
couple days.
Yeah.
which is- that's different for me. I'm not super into a lot of the more like kind of like genty metal bands or whatever. I love me some Meshuggah, but that's kind of where that ends for me. So I've been listening to Periphery always. This band always.
You have to tell what it is.
Oh yeah. Porcupine Tree.
Okay,
my
yeah. That's
Forever
what I figured it
Heroes.
was.
Run the Jewels too.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of always on a hip hop kick.
Right. Sasha.
Interesting. I still need to finish a new album of Bring Me the Horizon. I really like it, and yeah, I still.
So I finished that. I finished listening to that album about 30 times already. Yeah, I've been seriously jamming that album for the past month, I believe. Yeah, and oh boy, like
I was
have to
surprised
tell
how
you.
different it was from all the heavy stuff that they put on.
Yeah, but you
But
know, it's
that I don't really like. I don't really like
you know they had
all the
lot
time.
of a lot
I
of
need
good
a break.
songs. They had a lot of good songs on the previous albums as well, but I felt like, you know, those songs were more like, okay, here's a single right there. Okay, this is a massive hit right there. And then the rest of the songs, right? But on this record, I believe like I can only tell you maybe one song that I don't exactly like, you know, and the rest I'm like, this is great. This is amazing, you know. This is very different, obviously, from what they've put out in the past, but you know, I enjoy different style of music as well. You know, I can listen to metal, I can listen to hardcore, I can listen to pop music, you know, I can listen to some R&B, you know, so I can appreciate a good song, no matter the genre.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see, I'm full of surprises as well.
We're learning a lot today. I'm learning a lot about you guys that I didn't already know, but now I know more. I will say I do love the Bring Me the Horizon record. I feel like I've been a fan since like Suicide Seasons, which is like one of their older records. So, so like I feel like I've followed their trend over the many years that they've been doing it. But I think I like this record the most. And when I show other people like, this is what they used to be like, and then now they're very much like, you know, alternative, like almost like rock pop, I guess. People are surprised, so I like that they are kind of continue on with that sort of styling that they have from That's the Spirit, but you know, obviously being more acquainted to like pop artists. So I like it. Definitely check it out.
Nice.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the fact that they had so many collaborations with different artists from different genres as well. There are artists from like, you know, dance type of music, you know, and also other rock artists and R&B artists, and you know, it's kind of different, but it still feels like one record well put together by the same band, you know. So you don't feel like, oh, okay, so obviously here is a feature by somebody, by a guest artist right there, you know. It still feels like the same band is putting out a song, is playing a song. It just, you know, you feel an influence.
That makes me think about another song, and it's Cross Off by Chester, the last song, and it's just freaking amazing.
Okay, so that's your
Mark
last
Morton.
jam? Yeah. Mark Morton, right? From Lamb of God.
Yeah.
Fun fact, we actually recorded in the same studio where Mark Morton was recording it simultaneously with us. He was not recording, he was mixing that album.
Yeah, so they were kind of like...
Yeah, they were all in that room and nobody was paying attention to us. So this is why our record came out great.
Speaking of which, you guys have a new record coming out. Obviously, thank you for coming back and wanting to talk about it. So I guess my first question would be on it is like, what's your favorite track? It could be one that's already released or one that's coming out, and like what's one that you like to play live if you started to play those yet?
Okay,
I was afraid of that question.
oh, were you? Okay.
No, so I think we're gonna get a lot of different answers here, because I mean, of the ones that there's two that I'm going to talk about that aren't out yet.
There you go.
Actually, we aren't.
Well, but
I think we have the same one.
Yeah. So okay, my favorite of the new batch is a song called "Another Illusion," which
not the
I don't.
Same.
Yeah. It's not necessarily my favorite one to play live, but building the arrangement of that one in the studio with Kevin, it just came together in such like an exciting way that one's always going to hold a really special place in my heart, and I can't wait to share that with you.
It's coming out really soon.
Yeah. It's coming out.
Is that the next one?
Early March.
Yeah.
That's the next one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my favorite comes out next. We also have a song coming out soon called "May Leave Scars," which is very percussion heavy. That's a lot of fun for me to play live, but not so much for anybody else. So
that is not true. That is not true. That is not.
I love that one.
That is an absolute banger.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's fun overall to play live. And the first song that Adam mentioned, Another Illusion, that was actually the first song that I've ever written in the United States. That was
awesome.
14 years ago. 14 years ago, I wrote that song, and we rebuilt it in the studio with Adam, Sasha, and Kevin. And we didn't change all that much, but I feel like it became so much stronger by what we did. I'm really happy with it. I'm super happy with it. I'd say I don't know if I have a favorite, honestly. I have those 4 songs.
It's like choosing your kids.
Right.
That's true. Okay.
My favorite.
Right. I think that would be easier. It's like each of those songs have a special place in my heart, but they're all taken different spots in the heart. So I can't really say one song is extremely fun for one reason, and another one just I'm sentimental about that and nostalgic about that time, maybe. And 2 other songs, they just show the progression of what I started from, what those songs started from as simple ideas and 3-chord songs, right? And they turned into freaking rock anthems. So I love that. I love seeing the progression. I love seeing that experience.
I could respect that.
For me, probably the most fun and favorite at the moment is Melee Scars, but definitely the last track that we're gonna release on this EP is gonna be Talking to Myself, and this track is just has some special powers that just turns freaking everything inside of me, and it's just, I don't know. It's so special.
It's a thing of beauty. It might make you cry.
Yes.
Be careful.
Well, if I do cry in the review, I'll make sure to just zoom in on my face, tearing up, just a waterfall of. And if not, I'll just have somebody punch me and then I'll cry. So,
wait, Brandon, now it's your turn.
My turn? Oh man, now you're putting me on the spot here. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had enough time to kind of digest all of them yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave it on a not answerable note so that I can come back to it in the review.
But come back.
TBD.
I will absolutely let you know when I've listened to it at least 5 times to tell you quintessentially which one. I won't tell everybody else on here, but I will let you guys know which one's which
that's fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna move into some other questions. As I had mentioned on the last interview, we talked about a dream tour. So I feel like we have to concoct another thing. If you guys could compile a musical supergroup, who would be in your band?
Adam. You would be in my band. You would be in my band as well. We are a freaking supergroup, dude.
You are?
Seriously, I couldn't be more happier than playing with those guys, Seriously. That's my super group. That's my super band.
Well, how can you argue with that? You can't.
Right, I can't. My heart is welling up with tears right now.
I feel bad. I almost feel bad about other bands.
Oh.
Wow.
No, seriously.
That was a good answer. That was the best answer. That was the best answer I was given.
How about our guitarist? Yeah. We don't have one yet. We don't have a guitarist.
So super guitarist that we'll take in our band.
Right, the super guitarist that we have left, and we're looking for a second super guitarist to join our band.
So who would be your second super guitarist then? How about that? If we'll continue on with your band is the best band on the face of the earth.
I don't know, you guys want to call Steve Vai? I think that'd be pretty cool.
Sure. At this point, I'll take anybody. Even Steve Vai. No, seriously, that would be freaking amazing. But the thing is, like, it would be like, out of the equation, kind of. We don't belong to play with Steve Vai. He doesn't belong to play with us. So that would kind of ruin the chemistry right there. I feel like. What the hell are you guys doing?
So what we're saying is Steve Vai, we're too good for you. That's what we're saying. Stay home. Don't answer the phone. We got this one. Don't worry about it. We got it. Promise.
And this is Steve Vai answering your call. Like, he's like, "Oh, see you later, guys." Nah, that would be true. I feel like Steve Vai would be out of his league if he joined Major Moments.
Oh my god.
Right. That would be a little bit too much.
You're welcome. Anyway, PayPal me later. It's okay, guys. Just
Yeah. We got you.
all right, sick. Anyway, guys, next question. If you guys could claim one album as your own work, what album would it be?
I'm wearing it on a t-shirt right now.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Say the album, Adam.
So, Fear of a Blank Planet by Porcupine Tree. Absolute favorite all time.
Oh my god. I have to really think about that one. Damn.
Why is it so easy for you?
I know what I like.
Crazy.
He's very decisive.
Sasha?
Yeah, that's hard. I actually never really listened to the albums. Full albums.
You're a singles girl.
Yeah.
Girl over here.
I know. If I really, really like the artist, then I listen to the album. But like, I need to get there.
Okay. All right.
So it's hard, yeah.
So which one? Like, pick one.
Sure.
Meteora by Linkin Park? Okay. It was Meteora by Linkin Park for Sasha. I don't even know. I think I'd say probably 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
I don't know which album yet, but yeah, any of them. Catalog. Some of that stuff is
Huge. That's not fair. You
That's
have to pick.
not fair. Okay.
I know you. It's with teeth.
It probably is. It probably is. Yeah. I like the earlier stuff, but I think like from that album, like it was like yeah, there we go. There's some rock and roll right there. But like if you think about it, they started in like 1989, right, with their first album, and it still sounds sick today. It's amazing.
Yeah, all his stuff has aged super well.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
It's incredible. How did he do that in 1989?
Analog gear,
He's
dude.
just so advanced.
Insane.
He's from the future. That's all. That's what I believe to be true. Is that he is just from the future. That's it. So.
Yeah.
And I just like I like that Adam knew exactly the one that Andre was gonna pick. Just he had that intellect, that
I
foresight.
think he's right. I think he's right. I think he's right.
There we go. Well, we have some this or that questions. You pick one or the other. Kind of give me an explanation for either one. Live band versus studio. Which would you rather pick?
Shit.
Whichever one I'm doing less of.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my god. Adam responded that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Because when we were in the studio, I was like, I wish we were playing live, and now that we're playing live again, it's like I wish we were in the studio.
Is it good or bad?
It just is. I don't know. I would probably, at the end of the day, probably live. For me. There's nothing quite like the rush.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Knowing that everything can go horribly wrong in any second.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I agree with Adam. Like recording in the studio is probably one of the best things I can think of that make me happy. I'm really, really happy when we're in the studio recording. I'm really nervous as well. Because those are my
It's forever.
right. Those ideas that I cherished, the demo versions that I created and I cherished for several months, and I tried to build up upon them more and more and make them better and better. They've been destroyed completely and rebuilt into something else. But I'm not aware of the end result yet. So that's kind of nerve-wracking in a way. But then at the end of the day, when we came back from the second, when we went to the studio the second time, right? I already knew kind of how the process goes, right? So I knew that, Kevin has us, has our back, and we have
prepared.
we have each other's back as well. It went relatively much easier.
Yeah, I thought so.
Much easier than the first record did. And we were on the same page for the most, for all of the songs actually, and some of the songs I thought they're gonna be, just rebuilt from scratch, and everybody was like, yeah, I'm happy with that, But getting back to the question, seriously, playing live is the shit, So
I agree.
connecting.
Nothing compares to the real engagement with your crowd and seeing them having fun to your
Right.
songs. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Exactly.
Awesome, guys. Well, another one. I keep it a little lighter because I feel like you guys are having a little bit of a hard time with that one. A book or a movie?
A book or a movie? Book.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, I'd say. Damn. I'd say just for the reasons of, involvement, a movie right now. If I had more time, it would be definitely a book, because I like to build a movie in my mind, and imagine the things that I read about. I kind of have my own way of creating that movie in my head, right? So after reading a book, the movie is never the same. It's like, oh, they should have done this, they shouldn't have gotten that. But right now, I'm very short on time. I think all of us are,
Yeah.
right? I don't have much time to
I actually read Da Vinci
Da Vinci Code.
Code.
Okay,
Yes.
so how do you compare it with
And it was pretty close. I was very happy with it. So.
Okay.
There we go. Awesome. Another fun one, guys. Pizza or sushi?
Sushi. No
In
contest.
Moscow, we get pizza and sushi.
In the same.
And it's always it always comes together. You can always have pizza, sushi, and hookah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
it's
What a combo.
combo.
And hookah. No, that was a.
But yeah, if we have to choose one,
Yeah, for me it'd be sushi for sure. For sure.
Ooh, okay.
Sushi for sure.
I think so too.
Oh, we're going for
Pizza is fun
Yeah.
though. Pizza is fun, but it's very hard to find good pizza.
That's true. Unless you live on the East Coast.
Surprisingly, when I first came to the States, right, from Russia, I was like, well, this is the land of pizza. And I went, obviously, to the most beat down pizza joint. And I'm like, what is this shit?
Land of the free, home of the pizza.
And I'm like, oh
America.
my
I
god,
thought
this is
it's
terrible.
Italy. What are you talking about?
I don't know, I have not been to Italy, so.
We've got some great clips for Andre tonight. I'm proud you're on top of things tonight. As if the last one wasn't great, don't worry, this one's gonna be even better.
Okay.
Awesome, guys. Well, the last thing, of course, as you know, tell them about your band, where they can find you at, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Adam, go ahead.
What are we doing?
Who are we?
Who are we? Who am I? Who are you? Yeah, later. All right.
Say hi
Yeah,
to
man.
Steve Vai.
I'm just kidding. You could.
Yeah. No, we are a major moment. We are on every single platform that is out there. We Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud. Are we on SoundCloud?
Yeah.
We're on SoundCloud.
We are everywhere, even on torrents.
Even on torrents.
Oh.
Do our shit. Take it. It's
Take it.
yours.
It's free. What's new? What's coming up?
Got lots of new songs coming out.
We have a killer music video that
We have a killer music video that
Oh my
is
god, it's so good.
yeah, done by our Grammy nominated friends over at Project 2. Real good.
Real
Yeah.
deal.
We're at about 150K between YouTube and Facebook right now. So we're going for 1 million, I think.
Yeah, so share that shit. God damn it.
And more music videos, more lyric videos, 3 more songs to be released. Our newest single is up on every single platform. It's called Living Your Life Like This. Check it out. And that's gonna be it for the moment.
Yep.
And
But
we're gonna see you very soon.
yep. New EP by the end of the year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We already have prepaid studio time for at least 3 more songs. Seriously, I kid you not, man. Seriously,
Can't stop,
we
won't
did.
stop.
So yeah,
I will still have to write them.
we still have to write them, but that's it. Though everybody can do it.
Well, anyway, gotta give props to Major Moments because they're just on the grind, always doing things. That was not a sexual reference, but if you took it that way, you need to get your head straightened out.
I mean,
Anyway.
it's not accurate.
I'm just gonna leave that there. Anyway, definitely check
Yeah.
out Major Moments. Excited for the new EP to drop. Go give their new single a listen. Please go check it out on Spotify. Go stream the crap out of that thing. If you enjoyed this interview, make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, share it. And
You're a
please
weirdo.
please check the description for Major Moments. Follow them on social media, please. Like, honestly, truly, great people, great music, and can't be more proud of you guys. So definitely go check out Major Moments, and thanks again for coming on.
Thank you for having us back.
Thank you so much.
Yay!
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, of course. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.